Hello my friends, John LaRuffa with another solo sessions. In this episode we're going to play a full solo game of Arborea, or Arborea. I don't know how you say it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay folks, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. If you have, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so very, very much. So this is one of my 2023 games of the year from a solo standpoint. I just love it so much, and I figured I might as well demonstrate a full playthrough. In case somebody hasn't seen anything about this game, they can get a good feel for it. So I've already done all the setup steps. We are playing with the river expansion, okay, which also includes these creatures right here, which are, and then they also include some of the tiles inside there to make it possible to work with the expansion. All right, so it is my turn first. And just a great summary of this game. Luckily, they give you this over here on the back, but they also kind of show it pictorially over there too. You're basically going to place a villager or move a villager one spot on a track that you have. Move a track, okay? And anytime you move, you can get off the track, but you cannot get off the track unless you move. So that's the mechanic of this game, okay? And then after that, you can pay a spirit here if you want to advance again or move again. I'm sorry, place a villager again. You can do that either way. And then you can activate two villagers that are actually out on one of these tracks, okay? Because there's tons of those tracks. And if you want to get another one, a third one, you can spend 2 spirits. So that's a lot. So you lose 1 spirit for just a place over here, but if you want, you can spend 2 more. Actually, no, I take that back. It's kind of weird the way they have it. It's 2 spirit regardless of whatever, but notice this. So it says I guess they mean lose spirit, not, so yeah, it's 2 spirit or in a 2-player game, that's what it is here, or 3 in a 3 to 5, but we're playing solo. Then finally, if you have the stuff, you can complete one of these ecosystem cards by spending the resources over here. And then you must update any biomes. So if we have scored points over here, if we had activated resources over here and we didn't spend them, we close them to score the points in between. And then we advance our pilgrim tracks wherever we have our own pilgrim. And if you have one of these white pilgrims, then you advance it 2 tracks. So they're like the elders, they're the better ones. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and start out. Now, what do I have going on? What am I doing? Well, I want to get my engine and everything in full churn here. I'm starting with a decent amount of pink. Pink give you 3, when you put a pink animal on one of these spots here, you get 3 points for every pink spot that it's next to. And then I've got this red one coming up, so we've got pink, red, and then I've got some purple here, which give you 2 for every one, plus you get 2 for each bonus that you have put out here. So they can be pretty powerful as well. All right, so I'd like to generate some resources off the bat. So I'm gonna put one of my guys, let's go ahead and put him in this area probably right here. We'll get some stuff going. Okay, then I am going to spend that 2 spirit 1, 2, because I want to advance him. I need to get him deeper down on this track here. And as a matter of fact, let me take that back. If I just advance him once, I can get him off this spot right away, and then I can begin my activation. That's what I want to do. So I go ahead and place. Now I'm going to advance. Now I'm going to go take a walk here. So we get the green guy first over here. And when we do that, we advance once we've tracked our little green guy. Now this bonus tile comes into play, which allows me to train 2 of these workers, which is pretty good. So I got a lot of workers here that are ready to go. And really I want to use those workers once I can get these bonuses over here. And I'll show you how that happens in a little bit. Then I open up one of these resources over here for the first time. So that'll be 3 points. If I had a favor over here with the sage, I would get one of those. That's what happens when you finish the track. And then I'll basically bring him back up. Now, I did not spend this resource here because the next thing is you can spend it if you've got it. But because I have nothing that would take just one of these pink, I get 3 points over here and then I close it. Now I should say this, I'm playing against you can play the difficulty anywhere from 2 to like 9 or something like that. I'm gonna play difficulty 3. And what that means is for every space on this track that the opponent moves, he's gonna get 3 points at the end of the game, okay? You move on that track when you do all sorts of different things that don't count for the solo's actions, okay? All right, let's flip over this first card here, and it says, first, we're going to put one of these guys down here on space 1, but it wants me to put it on any spot that actually has a place for me to get some bonuses, and that would be right here, as a matter of fact. Now, because I can't use, it just happens that was also space 1. Because he doesn't use these scores, he goes up, like I said, on that track 1. And then I put another one on 2. There are no other ones with a spot where you enter that you get, I take that back. There's this guy right here. Oh, it's not even there because I should advance this at the end of my turn. He will still put it there. And the way I play that is, since he doesn't use these icons, this boat icon, it doesn't have it printed on here, but I assume it would be like moving up one of these. And the reason I do that is because when you're not playing on the with the expansion of this, these would be 3 over here, okay? Oh, and by the way, because I moved this, I should have done that. I'm talking, I'm not concentrating. I need to concentrate. Okay. So, all right, let's see. So he's up there, That was his 2 moves. Now, when he moves, he has not gotten off any of these tracks yet because he hasn't gone down them far enough to do that. And so we don't have any active workers. He does not have anything he can activate for here, so then he's going to move. And since he has 3 guys out here, he moves his boat 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Then he's going to move this space 1, 2, and the lead guy is going to get off in the direction of this arrow. So he's going to be standing here for next turn. Whoops. It is a little fiddly with this. And then this guy's going to move 1 space, but he's not going to get off yet. They don't normally exit if they're the only ones until they get to space number 4. Okay, and then he would close resources if he could. He doesn't have any resources to close. Back to me now. All right. Now, I'd like to get on this train that he's moving on so that I can kind of glob onto his moves, if at all possible. I'm going to still end up spending more spirit while that happens, but I think it's worth it because I can go here, and then what that allows me to do is go 1 up on this. So this will help me at the end of the game. These are some end of the game bonuses. And then I'm going to spend that 2 spirit again, and I'm going to move this guy right here, and I'm going to get off the track. All right, now it's time to activate. Oh, and so I moved 1 there. Every time you move your boat with it. He will move at the end, okay? He'll move his boat at the end. All right, so I'm going to get 2 spirit right there. 1, 2. I could exchange all these cards, but I don't want to exchange them. I don't know if it's forced. It's weird. It's ambiguous in the rules what it says. At least I kind of take it as ambiguous. It says you may take the top card from all ecosystems and place them in the bottom. Yeah, it's a may for you. I don't know if it's forced for when the AI does it, but I'm not going to do it. I actually like what I've got out there. It's going to go to my strategy. All right, then I get to take 2 cards. The first card I'm going to take is this one. This is not going to be an easy card, but it's got a bunch of water, and that plays really well into this. So that one's going to be tough to do because water's wild and it's hard to do. Then I'm going to move here. I'm going to get one that's easier. I'm going to get this one right here. Now this gives me green and orange, which are helpful in kind of comboing with this other one, okay? So I've taken those 2. I don't get to score anything there, and then I bring him home. He goes over here. Okay, then I move where I'm at, which moves this guy up 1 space. I am tempted to actually get off. Let's think about this. Should I do that? The reason I'm tempted is because I know he's going to be using some of those greens, but not enough. This might be interesting. Okay, I'm going to get off. Get off early here. Step right there. All right, now I moved again, so here we go. Back to him now. Now, he's gonna put his first guy here on spot number 1, which is up here. Then he's gonna put this guy on spot number 2, which is right here. Okay, does he have activated people? Yes, he does. He has this guy. So he is going to move here, which welcomes in, that is the pink creature. So we're gonna slide that down. Game ends when this gets all the way over here, and it advances as these creatures come out and are invited to join us. Then he's gonna get 2 of these green resources, 1, 2, okay? Oh, and because he did not activate his card last time, he goes 1 up on this wild track, which is unfortunate because if I'd seen that, I wouldn't have done what I just did, but that's what happens. All right, so then he comes home. Now, we're going to activate any biomes. Well, he just pulled up 3 of the green, or 2 of the green, right? And he has 1 wild that he moved up with this counter right here. So he gets to spend all of those, regrettably, and this. Oh, but he doesn't have red. That's good, never mind. So he doesn't get to do that. Instead, he will close this biome for 6 points, like that. And then he will move up again on the wild since he did not build any of these. Okay, so then he will move forward on these tracks. He's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That's gonna put his ship on the 8th spot. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Now he's gonna get off because see there's 2 of them there. He's gonna step up because this arrow right here. And then he's gonna travel 1 space. And since he's on the 4th space, he's also going to get off the track. All right, good, my turn. Now, I've already got a guy active, so that's good, I'm happy about that. I'd like to see, if at all possible, okay, so what I'm gonna plan on doing is I'm gonna plan on getting this one activated, which tells me I'm gonna get a bonus on the purple area. And so if I use one of these small guys, I can use it to get this bonus, which you can't see because it's all teeny tiny, but it'll help me continue to get these bonuses out here. So I'm gonna put him over there. And do I want to bring for 2 more spirit? I think I do. So for 2 more spirit, 1, 2, I'd like to bring out this guy, put it here, so you just get on that bandwagon, and go up on the red. Okay, now, I have the activation guy here. Now he does the pink. No, sorry, that's not pink, that's orange. He does the orange, which gets me 2 free resources built of orange, which I'm happy about. Okay. Then he's going to activate another green, like so. And then no bonus because I haven't gotten that yet, and boom, we're back here. Now, one of the things that I was trying to do, just want to make sure the camera's going, is I wanted to get this in play. Well, I can do that by spending 1, 2 green and 1 orange. So that allows me to flip this over. But before I do, I get 1 spirit and I get a bonus on the green track. So I guess I could have gotten the bonus on the green one also. I was looking specifically at that, but I need more time anyway, so that's all right. I'll figure out how to pull that off. So this goes on the green. That allows me now, when I finish a green loop, to take one of those 4 actions. So now what do I do with this? Well, the rocks are almost worthless. They're not worthless with the expansion because there are spirits that can sit on the rocks, that must sit on the rocks, that give you some benefits. But what I really want to do is make sure that when I place down this guy here, I'm going to be in line with an orange guy over there. So I'm going to put that up like that. And I think that's going to do the right trick for me. Yeah, because the green would be red. I don't have red. So that's good. I'm happy with that placement there. Okay, and so now it's time to close biomes. So I get to close this one for 3 points. I didn't spend it. And then move up on these little tracks here. So I'm going to move up twice. Let's do 1, 2 on there. And that means 1 over here, he's going to stay. And 1 over here, he is going to stay. And I'm happy with that, I believe. Let me think about that. So, actually, I'm not happy with that. I want to get this guy to step off because I do not want to lose my opportunity to get this. And that could easily happen playing against this opponent. Okay. So, here we go. Now, we are going with... he wants to be on one that gives him one of these markers. So that would be this one first here. And like I said, it's a double boat. So I'm going to move him over there. And because he's got all of his guys out, he doesn't get to place another one. Okay. Now he's going to activate everybody. Instead of just the 2 that you can do, he activates everybody. But he actually only has 2. And I always start it with the one that says number 1, because that's what it says in the rule book. So he is going to go here, and I always play that he is going to cycle these things. I don't know if it's necessary or not, if that's what he does, but it does allow for these cars to cycle more, and sometimes inconveniently so. All right. And then he's going to take 2 of them. Well, which ones is he going to take? He's going to take the orange one first, and he puts it on this card here. Then he's going to take the red one. Okay. Now... he's going to return home, and he's going to see, does he have, are the resources available for him to build any of these things out? Well, it just so happens that they are not still. So he advances again. Now he has 2 wilds, so almost assuredly he's going to do it now. And then he has 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is going to go up to that spot. And next time he is able to activate everything, he basically goes through here, and all 3 of these things don't really help him. And so they just add to his multiplier over there. Because he doesn't score any points for, he doesn't interact with any of the blue fish. He doesn't interact with that. He doesn't interact with that. Okay. Now, back to me. I stepped him off for a reason so I could do something with him. I want to place another guy, and I'd like to place a guy... this will get me going faster now. Oh, well, how about I advance these first? I tell you what, it's funny. When you're narrating these things, it's very easy to lose your place in what you're actually doing. So I know I do make some mistakes while I'm doing the playthrough here, but it's just what happens. 1, 2. So he's going to get off heading down. And then I don't go anywhere because that's just me. Okay. I also, speaking of losing my place, pretty sure that this guy didn't even take his turn. Yeah, he didn't. Okay, so then this comes out. We have the frog guy, the pink guy again. That advances. See, and I must have missed because 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. And then 3 of these resources. So in fact, he would be able to build almost assuredly because I missed that, sorry. And I didn't advance that, so we're still good, we're still good. But now he'll have enough to do this one because he can do, no, enough to do this one. So he didn't in fact go up on that wild. What he did was he's able to spend it and he's able to use this resource and one of these. And then this just goes over here and he'll score that at the end of the game. Now he does get 6 points for activating all those. And to me, that's one of the coolest things about this game, the communal resources. I love the angst of staying on these tracks. That's a lot of fun, but the communal resources is the novelty here that I haven't seen before and the way you can use it to score points. I think that is very cool. Okay, so now back to what I was trying to do before my own buffoonery interrupted me. So, I need, yeah, this is where I really need to pay the piper to get these wild resources. But to get the wild waters, to get enough of them, I have to really stretch. That will cost me 6 spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even get there. That's kind of interesting. This is just a really tough card, but I really wanted to take a risk on it. Now, the other thing I could do, and I think this is just only one, it's not a multiple conversion, but you can take, some of those bonuses let you convert a biome as shown. Yeah, it's just one, it's just once. And the problem is he'll use that wild if I'm not careful. And that's the challenge with the water. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna put him out here and we'll see what we can pull off. Now, the other thing I could potentially do, that might be the better approach. I don't usually get into this one because it costs so much spirit, but that really could help me. And with my strategy, I might need to do it. Okay, so I put that down. Now, I'm going to attract this guy. So he goes there for now. Then if I had a bonus, which I don't in there, I'd be able to use him and back here. Now, because I can put him on one of these spots, I will put him on one of these spots, and he's ready to score 9 points as it stands right now for me at the end of the game, right there. Okay, and now I move 2 spaces. So let's get this guy 1, 2, and then here we go, moving up, and we're going to also move up. Now he's going to get off going in the bottom direction because he does get off the tracks when I move. Do I want to get off there? So, interestingly enough, I'm just considering, do I want to get off here with my guy? I'm going to do it because I get some green. But then I can turn the green into some wild, and I'm going to hope that I can find a way. My concern is he's going to use the wild before me. Well, we're going to see. The wild's also worth a ton of points just by itself. So if he does, so what? Okay, I'm going to get off there. Okay, now back to him. He flips over, and he wants to put them on. He only has one guy now. He wants to put it on anything that has the colored stuff. There is no colored stuff, so he's going to plop it right here. Okay. Then he's going to activate all of his stuff. So I'm going to do his boat first before I forget. So that is 1, 2, 3 on this. So puts it up to 6. And then he is going to activate this guy. So he gets 2 of these, which don't do it. All 3 of these don't do him anything. So that's 3 more there. So this is where it can get really out of control. And then back here. And then over here, no spirit. So that's another one of these. But he does bring out a purple guy, which generates 2 resources in the purple. And then he also generates 2 of those wilds. Interesting. Didn't really see that happening. So he's generating there. Now, I don't know why I didn't see it happening. It was obvious. This thing here, he moves his boat 3, and I play it like he does move his boat 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, you ask me, well, why don't you play it like he does that there? I don't know. Maybe I should. It's not 100% clear to me what the best approach is. Maybe I should have him move his boat on both of them. Not really sure. Okay, so he has now activated everything. Now he's going to try to close a build a biome. Can he do this one first? Yes, he can. He will do the first one on the left right away if he can, and he's going to spend not this wild, but this wild to do it. So that's wild 1, that's wild 2. Oh, I guess he'll spend all 3 of them. No, because he'll use this. And wild, there you go. So he used one of those, a wild for the other one, and the purple. So he activates that. These come down. And then he is going to close these 2 for 10 points. Okay. And then he is going to move his track. So he's got, what this guy's standing there for, Oh, shoot. I probably left him out there when I shouldn't have, which means he probably should have placed them on spot number 2. So let's place him on spot number 2. No harm, no foul. Okay. Now he's got 1, 2, 3. 3 guys out here. 1, 2, 3. That goes up. And he's going to move 3 forward. So 1 does not get off yet. 2 does not get off. 3 does not get off. Okay. Down to me now. Let's see. So playing this, there's 2 reds that have been generated. I have that guy off getting green. When he moved, should I have gotten off here? That's the question I have for myself. When he moved, I don't know. So if I got off there, what would that enable me to do? Well, it would let me get another blue. There'd be 2 blue. I don't think that's going to cut it for that. So my best bet, I think, would be to focus on the red. So I'll take this guy, and I'll use him first. Put him here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want to spend any more spirit because I'm going kind of broke on that. So let's do this. So we'll go 1, 2 for these. Open up some green resources. Benefit. Now, I could take 1 benefit. I could take a green. I can convert it into a blue. Okay, I could have also decided to just score on this blue, which is a tempting benefit, but I think I really want to get this card out first. So we're not going to do that. Now, these little guys, they don't go back on the bottom recharged. You have to get them back out again. So they stay up here until you get some of these icons here. So you recruit. Okay, so now what? Well, I have 2 water. I have 2 of the green, and I have 2 over here. So the question is, do I spend this 1 water to bust this out here? Or do I hold on? He's going to spend it if I don't use it. I'm going to spend it. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to spend it anyway on me, but all right. So then I get a bump in the spirit, and I get to place one of these on my purple for the purple bonus, which will eventually help me anyway. Now over here, I got a bunch of reds. So reds are going to be, if I lock them in or line them up with the green, I'm going to be in good shape. The issue with this is I'm planning on putting a guy here, so maybe the best thing to do would be to kind of put this over. If I do that, I can put a red here, but that will mean, yeah, that'll space them out. Let's do that. Okay. Now, I've done that. We're going to close the biomes, so I get 3 points. And I think that's the biomes. I think that's what it is. The resources. And then I'm going to advance. So I've got 2 guys about to advance. 1, 2. So he's going to go up by 1. He's going to go up by 1. Now, do I want to step off? If I hang on for dear life, I'm going to get 3 of these. 3 of those plus the bonus will give me the 4 I need. So no, I'm going to hang on. That is how I'm going to pay for this card. Okay, flipping it over now. He wants to go on ones that score him icons. Well, that would be here. All right. And then, second one, we've already placed there. So he can't place again there. So he goes to he would just go to number 1 now since there's no icons available. Okay, so he has nobody active right now. So he basically skips that. And he will go right to, can he afford any of these things? Well, he has no good way to afford any of them because they could get one of these, no red. He only has one wild. So he's just going to get a wild, not build anything. I shouldn't say get a wild. He's going to go up on the wild track. Now he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, which is going to rocket ship that guy way the heck up there. Okay, so 1, 2. This guy gets off in the upper direction. 3, 4. I'm certainly getting off right here. We've talked about it. Uh-oh. Shoot. What did I just do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo! Thank goodness. My whole plan would have come crashing down. He's going to get off in the up direction. And 1. He's going to get off in the up. Oh, no. He stays on. He's not there yet. Okay. Now that he's done all that, comes back to me. I'm going to float... No, I need, it's just, the toughest thing about this game is placing when you need to place for these. I think that is the hardest thing. Just getting those to place down. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'd like to continue to use some more of these guys and to go through that whole fiasco. So I'm going to put that there. Yeah. Okay. So we've done that. Now, activating this guy. So it's going to cost me 6 spirit all the way down here to -20. I don't want to finish there. But then I get to place another cube in a favor spot, which is outstanding. Boom. Then 1, 2, 3 on these. Then 3 moves on the boat, which maxes me out. Then I can strike this right now. So this is interesting also. I will have enough to do this. The reward I could get, so I could put another purple guy out there. The purple guy isn't bad because I've already been spending a bunch of these. So maybe that's what I will do. There's one out there already. That also helps me get some spirit back. I'm going to do that. I'm going to invite the purple or attract the purple. So I get to put it here. And when I put it here, I get 2 points and 2 spirit. So nothing wrong with that. 2 points and 2 spirit. Get myself out of the rears there. All right, then he comes back and he's taking a siesta there. All right. Now, paying for the biome. So I have, so this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Get this over here. This lets me train a white guy. This lets me put a another bonus on the water one. So since I have one out there, now I can take 2 bonuses every time I use it, and I get a spirit. But what this really is good for is that all these waters, I can put a fish on them and have them score for a lot of things. Plus, they double up. So they make for a double. So what I could do is this. Oh, I don't know if I really want to. Ooh, this is a toughie. This, oh, but then that wipes out that. I really do want to double this if at all possible. I hate to isolate everything from it. But this is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it over here, and we'll figure out the purple at a later time. But that will cause these to be a lot of points, so I like that. All right, we're going to keep that going that way. I like what I just did there. Now, no more other biomes to close. Let me go ahead and advance. This is, oh, no, you know what? Before I did that, I was supposed to do this. So, take a fish. The fish will be here. Go up on any one of these. Definitely want to go up on the blue one since I just made a power move for that. Place on any one. And I always think about placing there, but I never want to sacrifice the spirit to do it. But I think this game, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to place over here, and we're going to try to spend. So this, I can't do it this round. But some of these are so good, and these are also good for these things over here, so I really think it would probably make sense to give that a try for once. So back home. Okay, Now we're advancing, like I said, 2 spaces, 1, 2, and this is going to go up 1 over here. He does not step off yet because he's on the 3rd, not the 4th space. And 1 over here. Now, do I want to step off with either of these guys? The red. What would the red, would that be good? I'm almost thinking the green, going the green side would be better. But I think I can hold on there. Here I'm okay getting off the wagon train. That way I can go ahead and start attracting some more creatures. And I could use a lot of those. Okay, I'm good. Now, he again wants to secure, but all of his guys are on the board, so he doesn't get to place anything at this point. He is going to make some moves, though. So he is going to move, let's see. He's going to move here first. So he gets another bump here. And then he attracts twice. So he's going to attract this first, then go this way and get the green. Okay. Nothing special there, and he doesn't score for it either. And away he goes. So he's finished. Spirit bumps him up here. Shuffle the cards, 2 more cards. So he's going to go ahead and reset the decks. And then 2 more. Now, which ones does he want? He wants this one first and this one second. So he's going to pump it up like that. Okay. And then, so we've done that. All right. Now, he's not quite there yet. Now, he's going to move 3 spaces. So this is going to finish him up on this track. And then he's going to move 1, 2, and 3. This comes back. No biomes to close. We're good. All right. Now, I got the fish. I should have placed the fish last time. So we'll put him right here. He just needs to be in any water space. So, I am going to do the following. I'm going to put this guy over here to get a green. And then I'm going to spend a spirit, 2 spirit, I should say, to put this guy out so I can get this red. Okay. Now the only guy I can use is here. So he attracts. Now, what do I want? So the orange pairs with this quite well. And I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to pick up this and put him here at the end of my turn, but you'll know what I mean. So it gets me my spirit back, or one of them back. And then I go here. I don't have any bonuses, regrettably, and so he goes home. Okay, no biomes to close. Now we do some movement. Well, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this goes up 1. He should have gotten off, I think, last time. And I missed that because he was close enough. So he would have gotten off. He would have gone over here. So he's up 1. And then this goes up 3. 1, 2, 3. He has to get off. And the question is, which direction? Well, I think what would be sweet is to pull this, because that would help me in lots of different ways. So does he go up or down? That's a good question. Let's go up. He's going to stay on there. I think. Yeah, we got to ride this out a little bit more to get what we need. What's really tough is I don't remember if I moved my boat. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember if I moved my boat. So I had just kind of circled back with the fish. I'm going to say I moved it. Okay. So he's off. He's going to stay on. Yeah, we're good. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Now back to him. He wants to go on track number 1. And then track number 2. Luckily it's blank. Okay. Who does he have active? He's got 1 guy active, plus he's got this. Let's get this done first. That goes right here. So we're gonna go 3, 1, 2, 3. And then here, he goes Spirit. 2 attractions. Well, he wants green, there is no green, so he sucks both of these guys up. And that's how you can get yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Okay, then he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 moves there. I get to benefit a little bit. 1, 2, 3. He's going to get off for sure, going up. And 4, not quite getting off there. All right. You know what I keep forgetting? I think I forgot this a couple times with him. Even though he could not build, he should have gone up. So let's move him up twice. I'm pretty sure I missed that. Now, this situation was common at that point. So he's got 1, 2, and now he has 2 wilds. He could also do this. He can't do this one, but he can for sure build this. Whenever you use his wilds, he gets to use as many as that are showing here, but he only goes down 1 step. So he's going to do this. He's going to do this. He's going to do this. And build this one. All right. Now, back to me. See him just running a mouth here, not paying attention. Okay, I've got to get more of these guys out, but that's okay because that's why I left those guys on there. I think I like that setup as it is. I need, yes, perfect. Let's see, I need this yellow, and now it's in place because we gotta chooch that up to the top there. Okay, so we're gonna leave everybody else on because I need them to push. So here, this comes out. This is one of these guys now. Another one on the yellow, which I'm excited about. And then, so that was the yellow. 3 red. Open up the red. A bonus. Now, I could turn the red into a wild. The reason I would do that is simply for the points. But I could also attract that guy that I just put out. I think I want to track that guy that I just put out. So these guys are kind of weird. They score in some strange ways. And the reason I was able to do that, I took this, where's my guy? I took this bonus right here to track that. Definitely what I want to do. Return home. Now, this scores for different types. So you want to put this in a spot where you have a lot of different stuff going on. Right now, that's going to be this for me. I can put something else by it. You can't put it next to each other, but you can put it diagonal like that. And this guy is in the center, so it doesn't count. So I'll put something else over there next. And that will at least help for some interesting scoring. If I can pull it all off, we'll see. Maybe there's a better place. I don't know. That's the tough part. Like you could say, well, why don't you put it here? Those are different. And maybe I should. The difference is here I get some bonuses. I get some doubles, but I don't want... I want to try to maximize this a little better. I think I am going to put it there. Yeah, we're going to leave him right there. Okay, so I have placed my creature that I just got. I should, if I was to buy biomes, I should have done that first. There was nothing for me to be able to buy. I gotta close the biomes, I gotta close the red. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8. All right. And then movement. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 because he's a white one. Put this up here. 1, 2, and unfortunately didn't really get to do much with this guy. Now, got a bunch of red out here. This is swapped around a bunch of times. This is out, yeah, I'm gonna try for this. So I'm gonna go this way because all things considered, hopefully I can still hold on to some of that and pull off a big pull on that, get some red and green. Okay, yeah, I'm good with that move. Okay, do I want to get off here and snag somebody? What would he do? He has one guy, he's not gonna bring anybody out. That would be a waste. I'd be wasting my time. So I actually want to stick on, I want to hold on. Okay, flipping to him now. So he's gonna put this one dude on the one space right here. Okay, so he gets, as far as I'm concerned, he gets this. I don't know if that's true or not. You know, and maybe I made a mistake at the beginning, putting those, not just giving him the 2 out there. So I'm guessing I should have just had him move 2. Because he definitely is going to get this. He just scores for them. That's the only way he would get it. Which I need a couple of those guys too, to be honest. They're hard to get. Okay, well, I know how I'm going to get one of them at least. So now he placed out there. He's going to activate. He activates this, and he would have been on. I couldn't tell. Unfortunately, I left him right in the middle. I don't think it matters. In fact, I know it doesn't matter because either of those he doesn't do anything for, because he just gets this there. He's going to shuffle, then he's going to draw 2 more cards. Darn it. Well, I should have seen that coming, because now the card I was looking to get is not here. And which ones he's going to draw? He's going to draw a red one first and a blue one second. Then he heads home. Then he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to move here. He should have gotten off on the previous card. So this guy should have actually been standing here. So he's not going to move 4 because he's got to finish this, because I moved him up 1 and there he was. So this puts him here. He immediately attracts that thing because that was the bonus. Oh no, wait. He never scores those bonuses. I've been giving him, I think I've given him those bonuses. I've forgotten the rules. He never scores those. So he doesn't immediately attract that. So he may have a little bit of a leg up on me. Okay. Yeah, because there was a bonus tile. Okay, so there. So now he opens this and 2 oranges. Okay. Now with this case, what can he do? Can he afford this? Well, he's got 2 wild, so I'm sure he can. So he's got this, he's got red. There is no pink, but he has both of those. So he's going to spend both the waters that he has. He spends that, and he spends the red. So he does that for this card. Then he's going to get 5 points out of there. And moves these down. Now he goes 1, 2, 3, which I've already paid for. And we're going to push him. So 1, I think I want to get off. I'm going to make a decision here in a second. 2, he's not quite there yet. 3, he's not quite there yet. Now, do I want to get off? So getting off now would allow me to just get some resources. What are my cards looking like? My whole plan got shot to hell in that. So now he's going to get one of those different cards. We don't have a lot of water coming up. The red is not bad, and I'm going to try to pick up the red here. Pink's not bad either. There's no pink necessary out there. So I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold on with him. This guy, on the other hand, I'm going to get off. Boy, that's tempting though. You know, and the reason I say it's tempting is because I'm still really in the rears on the spirit. If I held out, I'd get some more, but my concern is he's just going to keep on snagging these things, and that's a great way to lose, is to not score any points because you don't have enough of them. So I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so, but he didn't move there. He didn't move me. That's why I can't get off yet. This guy was the one who moved. Yeah, okay. Sorry, folks. Sorry. All right, my turn for real now. Now, the question is, do I want to move there? I don't think so. What I want to do is I want to put this guy up here because then he gets a red, or I could get a yellow. Yellow is better, and the reason being is because I don't have a single one of these guys yet. I want to get some, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to get that yellow. So that moves up one more in the yellow. Okay, so now let's make my moves here. So here we advance the game marker. It puts another one of these out. I get 3 spirit and 3 points, which is fantastic. So 3 points, 1, 2, 3, 3 spirit, 1, 2, 3. And then 3 green, 1, 2, 3. Activating the bonus here. This is a little guy, so I can activate the blue one. You bet. Get on the point border for that. And that's it for that. Now to move. I'm going to be able to move 3 spaces. This is going to go up to the front. And so we're going to go 1 over here, which I'm going to hold out. No, now I'm getting off. Definitely getting off because I want both of those, if at all possible, before he does anything to me. Yeah. Boy. I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm not going to get off. Okay. And then 2, 3. I want to step off this thing now. And I believe I want to do it in the direction of this. Okay. So the reason I did that is because I think I can ride this out a little bit longer. Plus, I'm going to already have one of my 2 activations caught up here. So I didn't want to have 3 guys and not maximize it. All right. Now I get to close my biome here. So this is 3, 5, 7. 7 more points. Finally get above him. And then I don't have any cards to buy. I need to start buying some more cards. So, any man's game thus far, I think. Still going neck and neck. What's he doing? He is going to try to step here. Not try, he's actually going to do it. And over here. And then he is going to activate. He doesn't have anybody standing, so he's not activating anybody, which is interesting. So he's going to get a bunch of moves this turn. Yeah, because he didn't quite get to any spot. I'm just checking over, making sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, he didn't quite get there. Okay, so then does he have anything to resource-wise? I'm sure he can afford. He can afford this one for sure. So he goes down 1 on the green, or we go down 1 on the green, 2 on the red. for him to be able to build this. Since he built, he doesn't advance, but he didn't spend anything, so he doesn't retreat either. Then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 12. Goodness. All right. 1. Am I getting off here? So if I get off here, that will help me generate even more resources, which I think I need to. But where am I getting the cards? I'm not getting off because I'm going to get off. Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely not. So 1, 2, he is getting off, by the way. He's getting off where I am. But you can't get, I don't think you can get off and share the same space where someone else is. So he goes over here. I believe that's true. This guy is going to go there. And this guy is going to go there. So this is going to be a power turn from him next time. And yeah, and then he's going to do that too. So it's going to be a huge turn for him next time. Okay, back to me. Well, I don't have anybody to place down. So I'm actually going to move him up here. And I want to go this way. Now, theoretically, there's nothing, the only thing I'm losing here by leaving my boat is the opportunity. Oh man, this is tough. This is a tough one. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go this approach first. I'm going to put my 1 here. Then I'm going to take both of these guys. So that gives me 1, 2 spirit. Which is good because I'm about to blow a bunch of it. I get to take something here. This is the little guy. I'm tempted to go up on the red, but I haven't gotten a single one of those yet. So maybe that is dumb. In fact, it is dumb. I'm going to get a card. What card can I build almost immediately? Well, that one is pretty close. And when I move there, I'll definitely have the stuff. I'll have purples and that galore. Yeah, I'm going to take this one. So I got that for that reward there. Now here, we're going to attract this to get 3 spirit. 1, 2, 3. And then I open 1 purple and 2 orange. So 1 purple, 2 orange. And then we return home. Plus I get this, but there is nothing there because I don't have a cube. And then I would activate my biome. Well, we're going to do 1, 2 orange and 1 purple. I get to get another card and 1 more spirit. So here's the spirit first. The other card, if I could get some orange ones, or red. Red would be the best. I don't know what's going to happen though. Let's do this. Let's just make it easy on myself because I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have most likely I'm going to have more purple at my disposal than anything else. We'll get this. Okay. Now, this, remember I said for different types? I don't know if the rock counts as a different type. I don't think it does. So instead, I'm going to put this over here, but I will look that up in the rules. At least that's 3 different types on this guy. All right. The other thing I could have done was put it up here and start to fill in the orange, but I think I'm just going to stick with what I just did. Okay. So I spent the biome. There's nothing to close. It's time now to move. I'm already maxed out over there, so I'm going to move him up. And the question is, do I hold out for more resources? And I think the answer is yes, because I've got this, so I want to hold out. So nobody's getting off there. All right. Okay, him. He is going to, he's all placed out. So he is actually going to start activating. All right, so activates first here. He attracts Mr. Green. And then he activates 1, 2, 3 of the pink resources. No bonus, heads home. Over here on number 2, he is going to attract the pink. And then 1, 2, 3 of the red. And then over here, he is just going to get one of these. He's going to then reshuffle. And then he's going to draw 2, and he wants to get 1 red and 1 purple. Red first, then purple. Now, he's also going to go through here, get 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what is he going to try to do? Well, there is no purple out here. There is pink. So he has some pink, he has that. So he'd be able to cover those. He'd be able to not get that, but he has 2 wilds at his disposal. Oh, he only has 1 wild at his disposal. Oh. So he can't do that. Can he do anything else? 2 of those, nope. So he's just going to move up. He's going to unfortunately score a ton of points here. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 4, 16 points. So 37, 43, that's huge. So the question is, do I have what it takes to figure out how to maximize him putting the resources in the bank for me? We'll see if I can figure that out. Now, he moves twice. 1, 2. Okay. All right, back to me. I'm going to need 4 spirit to go through here. So the question I have is, do I place down anyway? And I think the answer is yes. And what I need to do is I need to consider a couple of things. Number 1, I really could use some more guys so I could go over here if at all possible. However, I also need to attract more. So I feel like no matter what, this is the play, and then I have to make my decision. Now, do I spend 2 spirit to move him up so I can take him off? I think I do. 1, 2. So we move him up. And sticking with my original strategy, I step off right here. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So I can activate twice. Well, let's get this done first. Fish. And then bonus. Place. Where doesn't have one? I don't know where I'm really gonna be soon here. If I go there and attract, it's probably better for me to do this instead, to just go double. Leave this here. All right, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I can activate this. That will give me one of these guys. And what I want is, I want the one that says 3 points, create a wild habitat for surrounding creatures. Yes, that's what I want to do. But he has to go on a rock. The other one is the 8-pointer, the dark spirit. Boy. Three points surrounding creatures or an 8-1. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this guy, the bright guy. I'm going to put it over here. I know he has to go on a rock. At least that'll help me. It'll help that guy a little bit more. And I'm trying to think if it's better anywhere else. I don't believe so. The other thing I could have done is maybe put it over here. But this guy wasn't scoring very well as it is. So we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to do that. Okay. So I did that. And so now we're back here. Now, over here. First, Mr. Purple. Oh, this isn't going to be enough, is it? I misinterpreted that. Do I want to get, no, I don't, I'm going to stick with that. The other thing I could do is I could decide to not do what I just did and get some blues. So, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm going to leave it. Just stick with the plan, John. Okay, purple out. 3 points, 3 spirit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 purple. And then 1 orange. The bonus here, I had the guy right there. Why did I up that? That was dumb. You know what? Maybe I will take that back because this guy was ready to go. I just wasn't quite paying attention. Yeah, I will, because then that will allow me to turn this orange into a blue with my bonus. Yes. Or instead, I could just get another purple. I'll just do that because then I can score. Just get another purple like that. Okay, now I'm able to afford this. So I end up spending 3, 1, 2, 3, and I spend 1 green to get this out here, which gives me a spirit. It gives me another one of these, attracting this. We are so close to being done. 1 more attraction and the game's over. And then I get to place this guy on the red space, which now goes like that. Okay, now with this, all these purples and a green, I don't have a single purple guy, but I might be able to get that, which would be nice. I really need a purple guy. Oh, I never put these out. I gotta put those out. I'm gonna put this over like so. And then I'm gonna put this right here. I should have put these out beforehand. I don't want to interact with that card, so I would have put it over here anyway, just to get some variety. That's the best, I think, thing I can do. Oh, if I could double it up. You know what? Another thing I could have done is I can speculate so that I can try to double up with this. There. A little fiddly. Okay, that's better. All right, now, so that's why you do that at the end of your turn, because you lose your place. My goodness, it's so easy to do that. All right, I just activated that card. Now I got to close my biome for 2 points. 1, 2. Okay, and then movement. Well, I move 1 right here, and that means this chump is going to get off. He's going this way, and we're there. Okay, we are real close to the end of the game here. So he flips this. He wants to put somebody on the 1 space and somebody on the 2 space. And then he wants to, he's going to move him. So 1, 2, 3 of these things here. Okay. And then can he afford any biomes now? 2 pink. Nope. 2 pink. Yep. He can afford this one. So he goes down 1. This goes down 2. This goes down 1. And he plays that card, and this comes out. Then he moves up 1, 2, 3. 1. 2, 3. So I'm definitely getting greedy on this side. I'm going to get off, but not yet, because I want both of those guys. I definitely want that purple. The purple could go... Oh, I screwed myself. So why am I growling? Well, because I should have been a little bit smarter with the placement of that. I made it so it's difficult for me to put my guy anywhere in there. I really can't. So the only thing I really can do is put the purple over here. But it's worth it because it gets 2 points, or it's 1 point for every 2 of those bags, and I've spent a lot of them. Anyway, okay, so he is finished. Now it's my turn. I've got myself out of the Readers in the Spirit track, which is good. And this game is going to end soon, very soon. So it's kind of like, well, you got to make these bold moves at the end if you want to get anything left. I know I'm not going to get any spirit from that, but I am going to get some spirit back. However, if I can hold out, I'll get a bunch of points. It doesn't matter. I'm going to spend the 2. So first I'm going to go right here so I can get off the track. And then I'm going to spend the 2 spirit to get on this track. That gets me a red. That gets me a blue. The blue is probably better. But what am I going to do with all that stuff? Well, I might actually have a chance to play one more biome. All right, we did it. Okay, so now I activate. Well, I'm going to get 2 of these guys. What do I want to do here? Well, I told you I want the purple for sure. And I could also potentially get the red. The red, I mean, that's not much better than getting this pink. So if I'm able to really pull a fast one, what's going to happen? Nothing good there, unfortunately. Oh, I am going to shuffle. Oh boy, this is toughie. Maybe I get the green. The green lining up with the red is at least not so bad. I think I'm going to get the green. So taking both of those away from the top, that gets me 2 more spirit back. All right. Now putting him down on time this time, I'm going to put this guy here, and I'm going to put this purple right here. Not the best, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. And you know what? I better look and see. I'm pretty sure you can hang off the edge, but I really don't know for sure. I'd love it if they had one hanging off the edge in any of these examples. Let me just take a quick look here because it's right on this page. So you invite the creature. Yep. When I place the creature, you know what? I've already been playing it this way. We're going to play it that way. You let me know in the comments if I'm doing it wrong. I'll be happy to correct it on my future games. Okay, so my turn is done there. And I did not open any biomes. So here we go. Usually this is the kind of length of the game, really, because I usually find that I'm either just about to shuffle or just after 1 or 2 shuffles, 1 or 2 cards after the shuffle, it poops out on me and I'm out of turns. Oh, wait. I should have moved this 1 space, which would have gotten him to get off on this spot right here. And then that would have also moved me up 1. Okay. And, oh, I should have taken both of those. Well, what would that do? See, you got to pay attention. You can't get hung up on these things with the rules. Because I accidentally just ended the thing too fast. So if I go with this guy, I can attract another purple, which would definitely be worth it as my first bonus. That will trigger the end of the game. Okay, and the reason I want to do that is not so that I get the purple, but I could use the 3 spirit, 1, 2, 3, and the 3 points, 1, 2, 3. The second thing, I definitely would like to snag a card. And maybe, oh boy, that's painful. I don't know. But that gives me another one of all sorts of stuff, so shoot. This is really risky. Let's get this card. Really, really risky. Okay, now we are at the point where we just got a couple more turns left. So first he's going to place over here. he gets the, he ends up with this. And then over here, the way I've been playing, he ends up again like that. Okay, then he has one guy who's off. So he doesn't pay the spirit penalty. He does attract this guy here. This is already moved, so it doesn't matter. Then he generates 2 of these wild resources. He moves his boat 3 times, and he heads home. Now, with those wild resources, he's certainly going to foil my plans, I feel, because he's got 2 of there, he's got 1, so that'd be 2 of those, so that'd be everything he needs. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus his wild is 6. So yeah, he can do that. Well, I guess it doesn't foil my plans if I can figure out how to pull off this, which is a big if. Okay. So he did that. Now he's going to move. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Puts himself there. 1, 2. He gets off on the bottom. 3, 4. Okay. And he doesn't have any biomes to close. Okay, now to me. Now, every time it comes to me, I set one of these aside, and that's how we trigger the end of the game. It'll be the end of the round. As a matter of fact, so what does it do? It's actually, I'm wondering if he gets another turn. I don't think he does. It's because it's end of game. After this player with the sun finished their next turn, they discard the sun. At the end of their turn, after that, they discard the second sun. Then you proceed end game scoring. So yeah, he won't get, he'll get 1 more turn, and I get 2 more. This is the first of the 2. So in order for me to put this out, and what's the point of putting this out? Well, I would get a dark guy with some points. I'd move up there. I need to generate those 2 waters. And the only way I can think to generate the waters is to get off here, get my bonuses there, which I'm okay with. Except I should have done that earlier because, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, yeah. So I get 2 more turns, right? So that means if I have a kind of a frumpy turn here, then my next one can be better. So I think I do want, so if I place this out, what is like the best thing I can do? Is there a spot? I can up there, yes. So that is worth it. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm not going to spend the 2 spirit. And hopefully this doesn't go wrong, but I'm not. All right, so I don't take any actions here. And then this guy goes up 1. We're definitely getting off. We're going here. Yeah, I hope this doesn't backfire. We're going to find out. And then this guy goes up 1. He doesn't quite get off. And so I go 2 spaces. All right, we'll find out. Exciting conclusion. Okay, is there anything for him to get any points there? No, so he puts his there, right there, and then he can't place the second one. Now, he is going to activate all 3 of these guys. So this guy goes up, that's 3 more here. 1, 2, 3. This guy, 1, 2, 3, and this guy. So he places another, what is that? The frog looking thing. The frog. And he opens up 2 green. Yeah, I'm good, I think. And then home. Now, what is he going to build? This is where it could go wrong. Luckily, he doesn't need reds, thank goodness. He really doesn't have anything that he can build because he doesn't have a lot of green. And he only has 1 wild. So instead of building, he's just going to close for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He does move up here, and that shuts. Okay, my final turn, I'm going to move him 1 space. have him get off. And I don't think, well, it does matter a little because it's going to give me a couple of points. Have him get off there. When I moved that moved up there, but it doesn't matter because there's nothing left for me over there. Which is unfortunate, but them's the breaks. Okay, so finishing up now. So this is going to be -4 spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place this guy getting 3 points and 3 spirit. So I get most of that back. But it comes with 3 points. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The water that I need so desperately. 3 moves on the boat. 1, 2, 3. Oh, interesting. So now I did get back to where I could get something out of this. And here, I could take another water, which I will do because that's what I need. Yeah, another water. That was the plan. And then one other thing I could place down on another spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place over here just so that I can boost that up a little bit more. Okay. And then that's done with him. Now here, 2 red, 1, 2. Activate this bonus twice. So I can get a purple and I can attract. Do I have a space to attract anybody? Well, I can attract this yellow here. Let's definitely attract. So I'm going to take the... It's not really a yellow. Boy, I just wish I hadn't just shinsed it up so badly with that purple, but nothing I could do. Okay, so this guy would at least score for different ones, but I get more points, I think. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no. And I might as well put him over here. He'll at least double up on those. I know I can be diagonal, that's legitimate, I just can't be next to it. And I gotta see here, does he score for, including rock habitats? Okay, all right, not so bad then. Okay, so then, yeah, that actually might work out. This would be crazy, but it might. Okay, and then, so my second reward, I want to get the purple, just to simply to score it. Now, I'm going to play this card. So this is 2 water, 1, 2, and 3 red. 1, 2, 3 red. I'm going to play it like that. There we go. So that did kind of work out. And then the other thing I could do is it worth the 4 spirit? I think it is. Or the 3 spirit. So wait, is it 3 or is it 2? It's 2 to activate a 3rd villager. So before I built that card, I could go like this. 1, 2. I could drop that down so that I could move my boat. This allows me to place 1 more of these out anywhere I want. And it doesn't matter at this point. And then I could spend 4 more spirit to activate this. But that takes me down a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So is that even worth it? No, it's not. The whole thing's not worth it because that brings me to -10. And what I would get would not be worth the -10, I don't think. Actually, it would, because it would be another one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason I did that is because if I get another one of these, I can get this dark guy, and this is worth by himself 8. So I can put him out over here. But because it's ×2, he'd be worth 12, so the net would be 2. So that's actually a little better. Okay, done with that. That means my turn until I gotta get the 4 points here. Turn's finished. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Phew. that is it. Now, let's see about scoring this beast. So we're going to score Feronia, the bot, first, because she's a little bit different. So first we score 1, we add, for each creature she's got, we add 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 more, it's a 38. Okay? And then each card in her completed ecosystem pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 more. Puts her to 45. And then each 2 cards on the rightmost space, rounded down. Well, she has 3, so that's just 1 more. And then each villager she has unactivated at the start of any trail. She should have in the last move, if I did it right, this should have been, she should have stepped off if I did it right. So that means that she should just get 1 on that. So that puts her to 47. Now, like I said, you multiply 47 by the difficulty, which I chose to play on number 3 difficulty. So that'll put her at 120 plus 21, so 141 extra points. 141 plus 47 would be 188 points. So we're going to put her at the 88 and the 100. 188. That's her final score. Now let's see how I did. Get out the end scoring. So this is kind of, luckily they give you this whole thing to kind of remind you. Okay, if I had anybody over here, I'd lose points. In this section right there that I didn't place, I don't. Spirit, I lose 10 points. 34. Now, each of these bonuses, this is 2 times the number of different types of creatures. I'm going to make sure, because the icons are pretty good in this game. I just got to be sure. For 2 points for each different type of creature in your ecosystem. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types. So that was pretty good. So 9. The max, though, unfortunately, is 8. So the most you can ever get to count that is 8 times 2. So that would be 16. So that puts me up to 50. Now, the total number of places I've advanced on here. So I advanced 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember, yeah, let me just be sure about that. So 1 point for each space. All of your season tracks have advanced on the tracks in total. Yeah, I think that just means everything. Okay, so we maxed out at 8. So 8 times 3, 24. So it's going to put me to 74. And then here, 5 times the number of lake spots I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 30 more points. So it puts me to 104. Then over here, 2 times the number of those types of creatures. Well, I got 2 of those guys, so that'd be just 2 times 2 is 4. So those are those spaces. Now, scoring for Mr. Pink, I have 3, 6, 9 times 2 because of the water, so that means 18. So 16, 26. For red, I've just got 6 points for him. 32. For orange, so the orange, I only have 2, plus this wild, so it's 4, because this green guy makes it a wild, plus he's in line with this guy, so that means that's 3 more, that's 7. Okay, so that puts me 139. Green, I have 2, plus he's in line with this guy, so it's 5, and then we double. Now this is the interesting thing. I think we double this other point. I'm pretty sure you double it, even though he's in line. So that means, I'm better for sure. When you score the doublers, how does that work? Let's see. So do we have an example? It is a little confusing to score this. It shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, so let's see. So he's looking at the green. pretty sure you double it no matter what. Any creature scores double if their points have at least one or more adjacent. Extra adjacent waters don't increase that. Just as any creature scores double, so I would think so. So anyway, 2, he's looking at is 7, doubled is 14. So that puts me to 143, 153. Okay, getting there. Now, purple is 2 for this, plus 1 for every 2 cubes, or 2 levels out there. So I've got, so let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 levels. So that'd be 5 plus this is 7. So 7 for this guy. 160. Now, I've got a bunch of these for each different type. So this is 3 different types. So that'd be 2, 4, 6 times 2 is 12. 72. Then this guy, 2, 4, 6. And then this guy, 2, 4, 6 times 2 is 12. So that puts me, oh yeah. Then I have 2 fish, so that's, the fish are a little different. This is for fish, each fish scores 3 points for each visible water anywhere. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 visible water. So that's 6 visible water times, yeah, that would be 6 times 6, right? Because it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, so 6 times 6 is 36. All right, so 36 puts me now, that's 126, or 226, I should say. And then I had 8 points for this, let's see, no, 8 points for this little dude. And 3 points for that guy. There we go. So that's all of them. So I blew them away this time, 237 to 188. So now we got to try it on difficulty level 4, I guess, since I've beaten the 3. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you really enjoyed this playthrough of Arborea. I love this game. It's just such a fun game. There's so much going on with the intricacies of how you put down your the little puzzle of how you put down your guys and how they score and when you get them and what he does. And I think I made some decent moves this game to keep him from getting a lot of points. You know, when I've made some poor choices and he's loaded up on guys, it really can be swingy. Everyone he takes away from you is one you can't play. And when this empties out, that could be really tough. So either way, I had a great time. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Whatever you decide to do in the future, you know I really hope you have a fantastic time doing it. Take it easy now.